airplane is a great way to earn a living. It's a marvelous, kind of never-ending adventure. But before you can even start flying a Boeing or an Airbus, you need all the right pilot ratings. Where are you going to get them from? We thought this guide might be just the thing to help you focus the right questions and help you find just the right flight school for you.
Sifting through hundreds of flight school brochures and websites can seem like an overwhelming task. But a little extra work now will help you find a school that can deliver the education you need at a price you can afford.
After all, you're making a significant investment in time and money.
And I don't know about you, but I don't like wasting either one.
I'm here in beautiful Daytona Beach, Florida at Phoenix East Aviation, where I'm going to meet with a number of pilots who are already well on their way to pursuing their dreams of becoming a professional aviator.
I took a bit of time to get to know some of them, see if they had any advice for pilots like you.
I originally sat at a desk and stared at a computer for many hours a day, and just can't, I figured that I did not want to do that anymore. So the best option for me was to get back to what I wanted to do as a child, which is see the world. And the way that I'm able to do that is to be an airline pilot, and this is a fantastic start here at Phoenix East, especially due to the high diversity. It gives you an opportunity to speak with and learn from a lot of individuals from different areas around the world.
Being a pilot, there's some times where you think maybe I can't do this or I'm not cut out, the training's too hard and too much studying, but I would say to keep going. It'll get easier, asking other people to help you. Phoenix is really good about having a tutoring program that CFI people in training will help you do your studying and give their tips on how they got through the course as well.
For people out there that may be thinking of having a career in aviation, I would say if you have the chance, it should definitely go for it. I myself thought that it was impossible because I have glasses, but it turns out that's not a limitation anymore. And there's just not that much obstacle in front of you if you're willing to do it, if you had that motivation. It can happen.
And don't forget to ask about the variety of airplanes you'll be training in.
Learning to fly in a variety of modern aircraft is important because employers today will actually ask how much time pilots have logged in glass cockpit aircraft.
Will you choose a Part 141 school or a Part 61 school? And what do those terms even mean?
The primary difference between Part 141 and Part 61 training really comes down to structure. The Part 141 training is established by the FAA, and it's where each lesson builds upon the previous ones. For Part 61 training, that's much more sporadic. If your goal is to be a commercial aviator, we highly recommend, to achieve your goals, that you follow a Part 141 training course.
How much time is it going to take you to earn the ratings that you'll need? Inside the U.S., airline pilot graduates require an ATP. Outside of America, a commercial is often enough. But none of the training begins until the visa paperwork's in order, and that can be a daunting task unless you have the right help.
It is important that the flight school is experienced in providing the necessary visa guidance to students, especially for international students like me. I'm from Nigeria, and I went through the visa application smoothly because the flight school, Phoenix East Aviation, was actually able to give me the necessary guidance I needed. And since the flight school was approved for an F1, I was able to secure an F1 visa. Now, the purpose of the F1 is to give the students the opportunity to work as a flight instructor after the training is completed, which I did, which was beneficial for me because I'm able to get more flight experience, and when I move on to the airlines, I have more hours and experience needed to further my career.
You'd also be wise to look at a school with a solid graduation history of pilots who meet the industry requirements. And be sure to ask if your school offers any incentives to enroll now. Remember, it doesn't cost a thing to ask. Well, hopefully, this film has provided you with some food for thought. And wherever you decide to learn, just remember the most important thing. Enjoy it!